Hello and what is up, Internet? Click B here with a brand new game that volume I have to turn down because it might be a tad bit loud. But this is Tab's totally accurate battle simulation. So what I decided to do on this fine day is have a streamer versus viewers Tab's Battle Royale. Basically, I'm going to be challenging anyone who pops onto the stream. Hold on, guys. To Tab's Battle. So, the rules are going to be, it will be sandbox mode. The stage will be the King of the Hill. I mean, not King of the Hill. What's it called? Oh, there's a King of the Hill stage. So yeah, it's going to be King of the Hill stage. The reason being is that King of the Hill stage is like nice and open. So you know, you have the top parts, you have the bottom parts, but it's not going to be this, it's going to be a ring. Where I would be, what's up Danny boy? So it's going to be a ring battle. So let me go ahead and change this to a ring. That's way too big. And let me change the colors because I'm going to be red always. So I'm going to be red team. I'm always going to deploy in the center. The challengers, any viewers who come in, is going to be blue team. They can deploy the north, the south, the east, or the west. What's going to happen is we both are going to get 3 rounds. First 1 to 2 wins. Each round we get an additional 5,000 points to spend. So Danny, this is Tab's totally accurate battle simulator. And since you're the first one here, you're going to be the first one to participate. But anyway, I was just explaining the rules. Guess I'll re-explain. So what's going to happen is that any viewers that pops onto the streams, they can challenge me to a Tab battle. I would be red team, viewer would be blue team. I will always deploy first, viewer deploys second. It'll be the best of 3 rounds. So whoever gets 2 victories win. Each round the points will increase by 5,000 points until a person wins 2 rounds. Now while I, the humble streamer / host, will not be allowed to change my faction, the viewer can change their faction. The only one that's being barred is the secret faction because the secret faction is a bit OP and kind of breaks the game. Especially when you start having lots of points to spend. I, the host, will be deploying in the center of King of the Hills, while the viewer just can deploy anywhere on the outer platforms, whether it be the north, the south, the east, or the west platforms. Alright, Danny, since you're here, you ready to go first? Or have you mysteriously dipped out? I might be like 20 seconds behind, or my viewer just dipped out of me. What did I forget a title? There's definitely a title. It says streamer versus viewers, Tabs Battle Royale. Oh, that's amazing. So I'm somehow zooming in on the game, even though my mouse is not even in the game right now. It's on my second monitor, it's checking to make sure the stream has proper titles and whatnot. Also, I think, that's fine. Well, while I wait for Benny, we'll deploy first for Dynasty. Or are you not up for it? Because if you're not up for it, I'll just do the campaign. While we wait for more viewers to hop in. Okay, so you're up for it. Alright, so I'm going to play first with Dynasty because that's what I'm choosing. And like I said, it's going to be 5,000 points each round. So I will like zoom in once the battle actually starts. Why did I put samurais up there? Oh well. That's going to be my bad there. Second launch out is going to cost way too much. 400 points left. They're going to cost too much. Alright, that's going to be my deployment done here. Now then, Danny, are you familiar with tabs? Do you know all the factions and all the units, or would you like me to go over them? So that way you're not blindsided by what your units will do, / what units you can pick. And yes, tabs, this is the most recent update of tabs. That does include the Wild West factions. And while I do have all these secret units, we are barring the secret units because they'll just break it. I know most. Alright, so Denny, as the humble viewer and my first opponent, you get to choose what faction you'll like to pick. Do you know that once you pick a faction, that 5,000 points you get for the first round all goes to that one faction. You can't mix and match until the next match, maybe next round. Anybody who's not familiar, these are the factions so far as of the latest Wild West update. So we have Tribal, Farmers, Medieval, Ancient, Vikings, Dynasty, Renaissance, Pirates, Spooky, and Wild West. Okay, Danny. So you're saying you're picking Dragon, so you're going to be putting all your 5,000 points into the Dynasty class? That's the only way you're going to Dragon, if you're going with the Dynasty faction. I know it's slightly awkward just waiting for the delays to go through. Oh, you're starting to go with the Viking class instead. Alright, so you have 5,000 points. Pick your units and let me know if you want me to put them in the north, the south, the east, or the west. There'll be no units on bridges though. Those bridges we're going to consider dead man land. They're only going to go on the platforms. Also, I would like to apologize in advance if you guys hear a slight humming in the background. That is an AC. It's getting a tad bit hot here, not to mention a tad bit humid. I do not have RTX voice, so I can't mute this damn thing. But I do need it, because I will just straight up be dying without it. So I do apologize in advance if you hear a hum in the background. But anyway, now that's done. Alright, Danny, I've picked the Viking Factions. What do you want me to place? By the way, as a general rule, so not to kill my damn computer here, any units that cost less than 100 points, you can only have 15 of. And that's a maximum. Alright, so you want the Brawlers on the north. How many Brawlers do you want? Those? Alright, so just basically fill up the north for Brawlers until you hit your 5,000 limits. Sure, no problem. I think I could put one more Brawler in here. Oh, nope, I can't. You are past that 5,000 points. Alright, Daddy, you only have like 60. Yeah, you have 160 points left, so you can't afford a Brawler. You can actually get one Ice Archer, and that would make it a 5,000 even. Do know, for the sake of keeping things moving, there is no bank. You cannot store points. You either use them all. I'm not doing that, Danny. Sorry, that request cannot be made. But anyway, there's no banks when it comes to the points. You either use them all, or whatever you lose them. So what would you like, Danny? You can have one ice archer or one headbutter. Alright, well, you only have enough for that. Alright, so let's begin the first round. For me, I have gone Dynasty, and I will be staying Dynasty for all 3 rounds. For Danny, our first challenger, for his first wave, he has gone with the Viking units with an army of brawlers and 1 ice archer, because that's all he can afford with his 5,000 points. Danny, are you feeling confident? I don't have time to wait for your response. Let's go! Alright, so we're going to be placing our bets to see who wins first. Will it be me with the Dynasty faction or Danny's warriors? Danny, what do you call your army? General Danny feeling quite confident. He believed that he will destroy me with his primitive Vikings against my slightly more modern Dynasty technology here. Although I'm not going to lie, surprisingly, his brawlers are doing an incredibly good job of handling my monks. And I'm kind of down to with a monk, a firework archer, and a wata. Oh boy, one of my monks is about to get needled to 5 fucking hell. Oh nope, the wata somehow managed to open fires on just one of his brawler and not managed to hit any of my guys here. And now my monks and my firework archers marched down a hill and taught the ice archer a lesson in defeat. Danny, you will be taking that L for the first round. As we move on to the second round, you now have an additional 5,000 more points, and you can choose a different faction to deploy with. However, as the host, I will always deploy first so you know what to counter. And since I've started with Dynasty, I have to stay with Dynasties for all of the rounds. So I'm just going to add more to my army here. So this will be a total deck. Pulling in that dragon. And 2 Monkey Kings, and that's going to be all my points spent. Danny, for the second round, what factions do you want me to pick? So Danny has picked pirates. Now then, Danny, what would you like to select? You have the Flintlock Units, you have the blunderbuss, you have the bomb throwers, the harpooners, the cannons, a pirate king, and a pirate queen. Which of these units would you like to deploy? Do you want the amount of range you get with the flintlocks before they throw their guns away and become melee units? Do you want the blunderbuss with their heavy armors and shotguns? Do you want the bomb throwers who may or may not just destroy themselves? The harpooners to drag someone's ass and then beat their ass in. So you want a half and half of bombers and harpooners, okay? And where do you want to deploy them? To the north, the south, the east, or the west? Alright, and adding to Danny's army, we shall have the pirates that came from the east, which have a front line of bomb throwers. Them from all over. There you go. You said the east, Danny. Or do you want the bomb throwers on one side and then your harpooners on another side? Because also I put way too much bomb throwers here. Just notice that. Of course the bomb is going to be in the front. And we'll put your harpooners in the back to drag someone's ass into your bomb throwers to blow them the fuck up. Oops. And can you afford another bomb thrower? No, you can't. You only have 150 points left. That can get you a flintlock. So I'll tell you what, just to even out your points here, I'll go ahead and put like one Flintlock to lead your pirate army, because that's basically all you can afford at this point here. Alright, Danny, are you feeling confident with your additions to your armies? You have your Vikings, barbarians to your north, and then you have your pirates. You have the Flintlock leading the charge, the bombers that'll bomb their asses as they run in, and then the harpooner to drag their ass to get bombed. How are you feeling, Danny? You might win? That's good. Have confidence. Let's go and let's start this up. Round 2. Alright, once again, I am in the middle, the king of the hill with my dynasty-based army here. I have summoned a dragon to deal with your Viking barbarians, and looks like they're toasting their ass mighty well. My dragon is dead. They have been slain. These Vikings have clearly opened up the way to Valhalla. And now, as for the pirate army, for some reason, my entire army has ignored the pirates. And now they slowly march up with the bomb throwers and the harpooners. My monks are deflecting bombs. The Watchaw has unloaded, but it didn't do nothing. The bomb throwers are dead and they've killed themselves. My harpooners is left and they are dragging that monk's ass around the stage. And Danny, you have claimed victory, taking that W in the second rounds, and it's now 1-1. Alright. Once again, I will be deploying first. Sticking with the Dynasty Trio, I did get my ass violently whooped because for some reason my soldiers did not bother to deal with the pirate army at all. Not sure why, but it's fine. It's absolutely fine. So we're gonna get just a barrage of soldiers. Gonna get all these samurais in here. And you know what? Gonna space it out. Have a few ninjas in here. Get some machine guns. And of course, circle formation, too much. So, can I get one more firework object? I can, and can I get a samurai? Or the samurai takes me over. Samurai takes me over. Alright, so this is the final form of my army. Hold on. Alright, so Denny, for your final army, you're sticking with the pirates, is that correct? So you can have the cannon? When you're waiting for those awkward delays. Which, by the way, if you're watching the stream and you would like to be the next challenger, go ahead and follow. Once I see you follow, put something in chat so I know you exist, and then you can be next after Danny here, who may win or lose. We're currently tied. Alright, you're sticking with pirates, so you want all cannons straight to the west. Oh boy. So Danny is doubling down on his pirate army. He has summoned a bombardment fleet to come and to deal with the horde of my dynasty warriors. And now, almost perfectly surrounded on all sides except for the south, but fuck the south. I have to deal with Vikings to the north, pirates to the east and to my west, a load of cannons, a bombardment, flintlocks, harpooners. Let's see how this goes. Final round! And once again, my units are moving in. It looks like my frames are dying. My computer cannot handle this epic battle as well as streaming. I do have to go into slow motion so we can get a bit more frames. Or I can just let it chug a little bit because fuck that shit. I have to hold it on a button for slow motion. So right now, his cannons are actually destroying my fleet and making their way up. One of them has died, but that's not many. His Viking warriors has almost been destroyed thanks to my samurais and monks. Fuck those Viking bitches. As for his pirates over here, his bombarders probably blew themselves the fuck up. Let's be honest, I wasn't paying attention to them. As of right now, it's just the harpooners dragging my soldiers one by one to their death, down a hill just to kick and slice them in the face. Gosh darn it, this brutality is uncalled for, Danny. You should feel the same with yourself and your army. Oh fuck, that guy just took a cannon to the goddamn face. He won't be in tabs too. As Danny's harpooners slowly march up this hill here. I'm not sure what's going on with that one harpooner. I'm not even sure who's still alive. Oh wait, it is my monks and samurais. As my monks is trying to hold my samurais back, but my samurais like, they want to get in there, fuck them up. They have both died with one hit. My monk tried to kick their asses. It did not work. They have lost to the pirates. Alright. For the first ever episode, I'm getting my ass kicked by a Sir Danny. And straight up just taking that L live on stream. Gosh darn it. Alright, Danny, you have won the first match, and I admit defeat. This time. Now then, once again, I do see her people viewing. If you are viewing and you like to be a part of this battle royale type situation here, you would like to challenge me, the Taz Master, who just got his ass kicked live on stream, feel free to say something in chat and follow, gosh darn it. Other than that, since I don't see anyone else here, Danny, I would like to take back that win from you. I am going to get that crown as we battle again. Now the stage will not change just for the simplicity of it. In fact, hold on. Let me see if I hit the wrong button. Because I do want to go with these simpler stages. That way deployment is not that much of a issue. Okay, double battle can work. Alright, so we have here double battle. So I'm going to go ahead and change this line. Not the circle. That's what I want. I'm just going to rotate it. Alright, so we're going to consider the middle platform to be dead. Nothing will be deployed in the middle. Hello to I wish to make memes. That is a name and a half. Welcome to the stream. That's definitely a name and a half. I'm not sure when you jumped in. Call me memes. Alright, I'll definitely call you memes. Not sure when you jumped in, but here's how it's going. So today I'm having a streamer versus viewers tab battle royales. So basically, I the host will be taking on anybody who jumps in the streams, follows, and wants to challenge me. Well, yes, I do have all the secret units, but however, for the sake of fairness and not to get my ass blindsided, secret units are currently locked and not to be used. Just for the sake of fairness. I would be okay with mayhem, maybe towards the going down the stream later. So, secret units are off. Sure, no problem, but let me go ahead and explain the rules here. So, secret units are off. I will deploy first. I'm always red team. Guests are always blue teams. The stage right here is called double hill. The middle we're going to consider a dead zone, so we can only deploy on these outer edges. So the center, left, and right make things easier for us. I will be sticking with one factions for 3 rounds. It's the first to win 2 rounds. Each round we get 5,000 points. No points are stored up. So since you're saying you will like blunderbusses, I'm assuming you want to start off with pirates, and that's good. As for me, I'm going to switch things up, move over to a different units. I'm going to pick ancient. So I'm going to do 3 rounds of ancient. So what I'm going to do is a wall of shields and srirachos. And then I'm going to go ahead and get some stick archers over here and over here. Oops. Nothing on the bridges. We're only doing the flat platforms to make life a bit easier for us. I can't afford a Zeus, but I can definitely afford a Minotaur. There we go. Okay, I am fully spent. Now the memes. Okay, seems like you are definitely going pirate and you have already picked your team. Shush, Danny. I will have my revenge in round 2, damn it, Danny. Alright, so that means you have picked Flintlocks, bomb throwers, and captains. Where would you like these units to deploy? Do you want them on the center, the left, or the right? Please put in chat where you want each of the units to go. And by the way, do keep in mind you have 5,000 points per round. So your points are not saved up. Anything you don't spend will be considered a loss. Memes, you still there? Okay. How badly is the delay? Captain in the center, bomb throwers next to him, flintlocks in front. Also, I will have blunderbuss at the far left. Alright. So we have a captain, front and center, leading his man into battle. We have flintlocks on either side of him. You said 5 in it earlier. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. So we have a captain and his boys ready to go in. And you also said bomb doors next to him. Okay, bit of a risky move, having your bomb doors right next to your captive. They might actually blow them up. Who knows how it's gonna go down? And then you want blunderbuss to the far right. I'm assuming use the the blunderbuss. Like, do you want me just to use all your remaining points in blunderbuss? Or do you have a set number? Okay. And then, just to back up their captains, we have bridges are dead zones. We have a barrage of blunderbuss. Now you do have 100 points left. Like I said, any points that are not used get lost, so I can give you one extra flintlock. Go ahead and put that down, or say fuck it, this is what you're gonna go into battle with. Yeah, the delay is real because it's just awkward sagas from me waiting for the delay. Add the flintlock. Alright, man, one more flintlock to the back here. Alright, so we have new challengers. General Memes here has entered the chat and has challenged me to some tabs battle. I have gone with the ancients and bring my armies of the Phoenix, my snake archers, and a minotaur straight out of the realms of Greek mythology to whoop the ass of once again another pirate fleet who has appeared somewhere out of the void. Their captain is leading them front and center. He has his merry men of bomb throwers. He's surrounded by his flintlock crew, and he has his Buster Bloods waiting to ambush. Let's see how this goes. Round 1 begins. Alright, let's start this off. Immediately, my snake archers go in. They fired on the blunderbuss. The blunderbuss are confused by the snake archers, so they're shooting themselves as well as the snake. Meanwhile, my Phoenix, absolute discipline, it's just going in. They're stabbing that captain up. They're turning him into the most holiest captain that's ever walked this earth before. His crew is dead, but it's just one spearman versus a captain, and he gets blasted straight to the face in the most extreme form of brutality you have ever seen on this platform. Now this captain walks up the hill with a bloody plague leg, and is instantly taken down by snakes. He done walked into the wrong neighborhood, motherfuckers. And now the blunderbuss is over here fighting a snake, doesn't know what to do, it's tricky, it's moving fast, it's ripping him apart. Oh god, more snakes are coming in. Oh god, it's like some type of horror movie. The blunderbuss doesn't know what to do. It's tripping over, it can't handle this. It's trying to shoot the snake is trying to bite it. The blunderbuss shoots itself off the edge. Alright, and that's the end of the first battle. My Viking army, what do I mean by Viking? My ancient army has reigned supreme. The pirates could not defeat them. Alright, so I will be deploying first again as the host. I am staying with ancient. If snakes can be dealt with, like, trust me. The one thing I've learned about tabs is that snakes can be dealt with. But anyway, so I will be sticking with ancient because I'm allowed to whatever I pick. You, however, as the guest, means you can choose any other factions once it is your turn to pick. So let me go ahead and make my thing stronger with some hat lights. Get them in here. And then this to teach you the true meaning of war and pain. Let's bring in the ballistas. And then finally, something you would have expected, more shields, just to protect my Minotaur. And you know what? A shield behind my Minotaur. Actually, hold on, what the hell am I doing? I have an additional 5 points. I mean, 5,000 points that I'm not spinning properly. Not sure why, it just kind of like froze up at 1,000. And I got additional 400 points here, so just in case, let's get a half lights there. Alright. So memes, you want to use Wild West. Alright then. Please tell me what units. And where to place them. Mipper, you have an additional 5,000 points. Or to be more precise, you can spend 5,000 points in a unit. Since this is a new unit, if you're not familiar with the prices, I will go over them. We have the Dynamite Thrower for 120. We have the Miner for 200. We have the Cactus for 400. We got the Gunslinger for 650. we have the lassos for 850, deadeyes for 900, and quick draws for 1200. Alright, 10 dynamite throwers up in front. So I'm assuming that means center, 5 miners, 3 cactus, 2 deadeyes, and 1 quick draw, and the rest is gunslingers. Okay. You might not have enough points for that tall list of orders there. Remember, you got like 5,000 to spend here. Alright, so you said 10 dynamite throws up in front, so I'm going to assume you mean center front. Oh boy, that center's getting crowded there. Now, since you did mention left or right, I'm going to assume you mean always in the center. Up in front, 5 miners. Alright, let's go ahead and get the miners in. Boy, if I can place, that'd be nice. Oh wait, I can do this. Well, you remember that zooming in is an option. The 5 miners. Now we're going to save 3 cactuses. That center platform is getting really crowded really fast, and I might have to push these off to the edge. I mean, to a different location. 3 cactuses, 2 deadeyes. Alright. Your 2 deadeyes are going in. Oh, unfortunately, you have hit your point limit. You cannot have the 2 deadeyes. So, at this point here, you can have the 1 deadeye, and you have roughly 380 points left to spin. So 380 points left to spin. That's basically a miner and a dynamite thrower. Do you want to add an additional miner and dynamite thrower, or do you want to just go with this army as is? Do you know any points you don't spin? We'll consider lost to the void. 1 dynamite guy? Alright. Now then, you still have points left on the table. Oh, okay. Calculate completely wrong. So with that 1 dynamite guy, 300, 1 miner. Alright. And I'm gonna go ahead and keep these guys in the center. You still got points left to spend because I did my math incorrectly. Sorry about that. So right now, you're currently at 9740. You know what? For the sake of never fucking up my math again, another dynamite guy? Okay. You're going quite explosive with the strategy here. I may not be able to put them in the center. There we go. You still got points left you can spin. I'm gonna go ahead and bust out a college. About 140 points left, so that's 1 more dynamite guy. Do you want me to go ahead and put 1 more dynamite guy down for you? Alright, and now I do believe, because, oh, no, there we go. Alright, so just to let you know, I think that center is kind of full up. These bridges are dead men zones, so nothing go on the bridges just to make the life a little bit easier. So it's the center, so you might have to use this right platform or left platform a bit more. Alright, other than that, so our challengers, General Memes here, has gone on a fully explosive rant. Somehow has brought together some of these Wild West buccaneers, promised them gold, and they came out here. So now we have a bunch of miners looking for that gold, cactuses that somehow became sentient. We got a whole bunch of dynamite throwers ready to light up this stage like it's the 4th of July. Yeehaw! And of course, let's not forget the pirate army that was already here, still being led by that magnificent captain who somehow basically called in reinforcement out of his ass when you think about it. They even brought in a sniper, putting down dirty. Versus the Grease, who has decided to bring out the artilleries, some more trained soldiers, some shield bearers, and some spear throwers. The Minotaur straight from mythology. Right now, it's currently 1-0. Let's see how this goes. Yeehaw! Alright, the battle has started. My computer is taking frames. It can't handle this shit. I really need to upgrade. God damn it, tabs. But who cares? The ancient army has moved in. They're being exploded. The cactuses are over here firing their spikes like the true Menodon bitches that they are. They're absorbing their life. It's a captain versus a hoplite, and damn it, that hoplite is dead. Oh boy, he's walking up the hill. This captain's ready to do my entire team dirty. His ass just got ballista off the stage in the most brutal fashion imaginable. He's not going to be in tabs 2, ladies and gentlemen. As now my snake archers and my artillery goes ahead and tears apart the remaining forces. The blunderbusters are having Vietnam flashbacks as snakes are in the field, distracting them while the artillery sends their ass flying off the stage. Blunderbusters don't know what to do. The snake is biting their chunks. They're trying to shoot it. The snake's too tricky. He's grabbed that person's gun, dragged them off the stage. That fucker just got ballistic. He's gone. The snake's over here ripping this guy apart. This guy is having flashbacks. He's going not again. He decided to take his own life. He's not dealing with this bullshit. And I am sorry, General Memes. You have challenged the Tab Masters and you have lost. That is 2 losses in a row. Alright, at this point here, if there's any new viewers in chat right now, go ahead and follow, so that way you can challenge me, the Tab Masters, to battle and speak now before I start the next round. If not, we're going to switch it back to Danny, who sounds like he wants a bit of revenge. No, he doesn't. I want revenge, gosh darn it. Well, let's go ahead and see what stage that I can pick. That'd be very easy to deploy on. Really should have thought these out better. You know what? A good old-fashioned defend a castle. I shall be a castle. Challengers shall be the 3 platforms. Bridges are no man's land, and we're not going to use the center. I'm going to go ahead and fix the line. Give me a few seconds. No, that's not what I meant to do. I keep forgetting. And spend. Alright. Just make sure. There we go. Okay, that's done. So, yes, as of right now, since no one else, even though there's 5 people viewing here, you know, one of them's me, 2 of them is Memes and Danny. Like, come on, people. Why not challenge me? All you gotta do is leave a follow. And then you can see if you can claim some Tab victory live on stream right now. If not, we're just gonna switch back and forth between those who are chatty. Since Memes just win, I want revenge against Danny, so you and me, Danny, are throwing down. Now, as before, I am the host. I will be deploying first and sticking with one faction out of all, sticking with one faction throughout all this. And I decided that, you know what? We are gonna go with Renaissance. I will be the Renaissance. Nothing says castle defense like the Renaissance. I'm gonna go in with my musketeers. While I'm deploying, feel free to mention what faction that you want, Danny, and how you want them to be deployed. Remember, you have 5,000 points. If you do not know what the units cost, that is okay. Just wait a little bit for me to finish deploying, and I will go over what the units cost. And what they do. Here's go fast and jouster. And of course, fencers. And like I said, for any unit that costs 100 or less points, you're only allowed a maximum of 10 of them because they will destroy my effing frames. My computer is not happy about me trying to play this game and stream it at the same time. So, until I upgrade, there's going to be a limit of cheap units. Okay, so Danny says he wants the most modern ones, all on my far left. So that would be this here. Or you know what, let's go with north, south, and west. So I'm going to assume you mean west, which would be this platform here. As for the most modern, that would kind of be the Wild West, the most recent unit, and the Wild West would be the most recent period. Alright, so Danny, in the Wild West, we have the dynamite throwers, the miners, the cactuses, the gunslingers, the lassos, the dead eyes, and the quick draws. Would you like me to explain what each unit does, or do you already know what you want to pick? Five gunslingers. Alright. 5 gunslingers. 3 dynamites. Alright. 3 dynamites. still got points left on the table here, Danny. And the rest is cactus. Oh boy. Looks like Danny has rated the lows for all their cactus. He's going in. He's kind of purchased too many cactuses. Okay. So at this point here, you can't have another cactus, only the 3. But you still have some points on the table. About 190 to be precise. So that can get you a dynamite thrower. And that's about it. Alright, there's cacti for when there's multiple cactuses. Oh boy. No aggression in chat, please. So Danny, do you want your bomb thrower, or do you want to deploy as is and say fuck them points, you don't need them? Alright, and another dynamite thrower. Alright, so in this round, we have the returning current champ right now, General Dandy, who has somehow came out of nowhere with this army from the wild, wild west of southern Texas here. He's got his dynamite throwers ready to blow up this fucking castle of the Kingdom Come. His gunslinger to put down anybody who crawls out the burning ravine. And his cactus because, god dang it, he is an environmentally friendly person, damn it. He's a punk mark cactus. As for me, the general who's looking to claim back his fame, we have the Renaissance warrior. They're about to push your asses down with the musketeers, axe you up like this is the execution day. Got some painters who's gonna paint with your blood tonight, Danny. We even got the cavalry to charge on in and white knight the high hell and balloon archers, cause damn it, your death's about to be a festival. How you feeling, Danny? Cause we about to go in. Now the problem with overhyping this shit is Team Cactus. Alright. Danny is sticking with his guns. Alright. The Renaissance army is approaching from the castle. The cavalry forgot he's supposed to stay in the back and is going straight into the front line. His horse has met his end because it pricked itself on a cactus. Ooh, don't you hate when that happens? The halberdiers in, and they're chopping up these cactuses so they can make some cactus greens. Cactuses is not standing for this shit. And they're going in. They're ripping these halberdier apart. They're sucking them dry for everything. But my balloon archers is telling them how to float. And they've been gunned down and shot down. Oh boy. You hate to see it, but it is what it is. Alright. Danny, think about your next move as I get deployed first. I'm going to bring out these fencers. I'm going to bring out more painters. I'm going to bring out more halberdiers. Another jouster, because my jouster was getting a tad bit lonely. In fact, let's put in the jouster squad. It looks like Danny has decided he's going pirates again. Musketeers teach these no good foreign pirates a lesson in humiliation. One more fencer. And another painter, because I haven't hit my 10 limits on units that cost 100 points or less. Now then, General Danny has decided he's bringing back the pirates. Will this work again? Alright, Danny, how do you want to deploy the north? We got the south, or we got the west. Where do you want your pirates? And what pirates do you want? Also, feel free, if you're watching, you want to bring more people into this, see what type of chaos that we can bring, go ahead and invite them to the stream. I am challenging anyone who comes on this stream because I feel confident in my ability to win despite the fact I got my ass kicked in the very first round. Alright, Danny is asking for some cannoneers, some harpooners. He's forgotten to mention on what platform. And the rest in musketeers. Musketeers would be Renaissance, Danny. Once you pick a faction, you can't switch to a different faction. So if you're picking pirates, there is no musketeers and pirates. Oh, on the east, Danny has forgotten that I am the east, so technically I think he means the west. So we have the 2 cannons, because Danny's going for that explosive strat. We got the harpooners to drag these guys' asses out of that burning building and off the goddamn stage. And we got the blunderbuss. Because god darn it, there's no snakes here. They ain't gonna be suffering from the Vietnam flashback as he's pulling them all out. Alright, Danny, that's all the points you can have because there's no units in pirates that cost 70 points or less. So Danny has brought his new reformed army. Somewhere along the lines, these pirates and these Wild West mans are once again working with each other again. They brought out the cannons to blow up this castle sky high with the bomb throwers. They got their harpooner to drag people's ass out of the burning carcass so they can beat their ass in. And then they got the blunderbusses to put them down like the dirt dogs they is. About to go old yellow style. And these Wild Westerniers know all about that old yellow styles. We got gunslingers and cactuses because go green motherfucker or die bitch. And we got bomb throwers. So Danny's getting ready for some explosive brutality here. Meanwhile, I got more painters who's gonna paint me a pictures. I got fences here ready to stab and pokes. We about to gun you down like this is the end of the last samurais. We got Balloon Archer because it's still a festival, but now we got twice as many. How it is because it is execution day times 12, baby. All right, let's go. Accidentally flicked my mouse there. And we got the horses coming in. They're taking all those shots. The Bondurers blew themselves up in a self-destructing flurry. The Harbineers is dragging their asses off the horses. The Cannoneers about to blow that motherfucker's brains out. Point blank range, straight up gangster style. Holy shit. That brutality. Who asked for it? The blunderbusses are now just shooting down these people as they come in with the axes. Who the hell told them to bring a knife to a gunfight? The blunderbusses is like, fuck you motherfuckers. The cannon is still in action. It's shooting down the balloon archers. They just want to have a party. They're just setting up some balloons. They want to have fun, but these blunderbusses don't give a fuck about fun. They're dragging their asses in. They're kicking them off the stage. They're lighting them ass up. One of them took an arrow to the ass and flew up into the sky and died because he took an arrow to the ass and he wasn't about that life. Oh no, he's got back up. He is about that life. The cannoneer is just gunning down my mans with brutalities as the blunderbusses make their ways up the hill. But the musketeers decided to not stand on their perch, but to come down and gun these bastards down one by one. Oh boy, that musketeer is not going to be on tabs too. He took a cannonball straight to the everything. Musketeers putting down the blunderbusses. Shot this bastard twice and he's still up. We're looking at the old school 50 Cent here. We'll call him two doubloons instead. The cannoneer is about to blow that guy's brains out the water here if he does not move. The blunderbuss saves himself by using shotgun fire, but he is shot down. We're down to a cannon and a blunderbuss versus one musket man. The musket man is standing at dawn, slowly taking. Holy shit! Surprise musketeer came out of nowhere! And he's dead. Never mind, that guy's dead. He's just dead. His brain was scattered all over the wall. We have the cannon versus the musketeer. Both of them are getting their gunpowder ready. The musketeer fires. It is victory for the castle! Oh my gosh. I am sorry, General Danny. But you are going to have to take that L there. Because even with your Caribbean / Texas army, they could not win against the Italians. It was too much for them. And with that, I have claimed revenge against Danny. Now, I do see there's a new viewer who's watching the stream right now. Thank you, I'll take that Corporal Cliff B. New viewer who's currently watching the stream. If you would like to join in the mayhem, all you have to do is leave a follow and say something in chat so I know that you exist. Otherwise, we're going to be switching it back to General Memes, who's probably looking for a little bit of revenge as they did not win their first round. And once again, if you want to ping more people into the craziness, invite them in. It's me versus anybody on this platform right now. I'll take you all on at some games of tabs. While I wait for that uncommon while I wait for the new viewers to say something or just to remain forever silent, I'm going to pick a new stage. I will be sticking to the simulation stages because they have very simplistic design. It makes it easier for the sake of deployment here. And let me see. You know what? It's a classic prequel memes. We're going to the high grounds, people. Alright, at this point here, the new viewer has not said anything in chat. So we're going back to General Memes, who's looking for some revenge, and they're starting out with Dynasty. Well, that's great and all. I, as the host, will be picking first, and I'm going tribal on your ass. Memes. So we are going full on tribal. Just so you know, this incline here is going to be considered dead man land. We will not deploy there. I have to fix this circle here, line here. Because I will be the hill. You, the challenger, shall be down there. Ooga Booger versus that. Okay. General Memes got some good jokes here. Danny, you need to pick it up. General Memes might take your place for puns. Alright. Speaking of the Ooga Booga, we're going max Ooga Boogas with good old fashioned bone mages here. And then, even though 420 has already passed, we got stoners up on the walls here. We got Spiritors who's about to chuck these things right into your asshole. We got Protectors who's just gonna stand there, like right there. We got Chieftains who've gotta ask you a question. Fuck no, I'm making bread. Alright. And yep, that's me fully spent to no unit that costs 10 points. And General Memes has decided they're going Dynasty. What will be your soldiers, General Memes? Type versus Hannah. I'm sorry, Danny. As funny as that may be, that's just Dynasty versus Dynasty, and I am tribal. 15 samurais. Oh boy. General Memes is starting with a front line of samurais here. I went way past 15, but there we go. We got the squad of samurais here, ready to make a last stand as they climb the hills against the barbarians who invaded their lands. We about to make some Japan feudal era up in here. Hopefully that's not racist. I don't know if that was. Meat hungry, man. Yeah. 5 firework archers. Alright. General Meme here apparently wants to not only slaughter these barbarians, but make a meme of it by just exploding their ass to high hell with some pretty fireworks here. Three ninjas, alright. And if it wasn't enough to bring in the fireworks and the soldiers, they also have the ninjas that stealth assassinate the chieftains. They wouldn't know what to do. And 2 monks. And we have some monks in here clearly abandoning their own laws of, like, you know, peace over war as they beat these barbarians to death, or we shall see as the battle starts now. Hello, ASIM TWDG. Oh boy, I'm just gonna call you ASIM. Welcome to Hosts versus Streamers. I'll get more into that later. I have to navigate this battle. Alright, the battle has started. The Dynasty Warrior has coming in. These monks are beating these barbarians down with their staffs. We are already taking care of these samurais somehow. Probably the bone mage is giving them the boner. The monks are climbing in. They're walking up, but they've been taking care of this stone. The fuck is this stone? I'm sorry, the stone decided he's gonna hump his rock. That is highly inappropriate for this channel. And the stoner was shot in the dick as he humped his rock. The Dynasty Warrior claimed victory and General Memes has won. Alright, it is currently 0-1 in General Memes' favor, but as the host, I will once again deploy first. General Meme, get ready for your counterattack. As the host, I will also be sticking with Ancient because I'm not allowed to change my class. The hill is a dead man's zone, so unfortunately can't use the mammoth, he'll get his ass stuck. But you know what? It's currently a party right now with all these viewers in here, so let's get the clubbers out to start beating somebody's brains out. I mean, clubbing. Yeah, clubbing. Like they're a bunch of baby seals. Now I only allow 10 of those units because they cost less than 100 points. That's just for the sake of my computer here, but then again I fucked up by picking tribal, which is all a bunch of cheap ass units. So my computer's still gonna die by the sheer number of forces. We bring in more chieftains, even though I'm pretty sure there would only be one chieftain to a village. But you know what? Fuck it. This is a conglomerate of multiple villages. We have more bone mages. And you know what? More chieftains. I'm not sure why there's so many chieftains in this one particular village, but the chieftains are here. And another protector. Alright, that is my point spin. General means. Cliff, remember where you came from. I bet you first round when none was. Okay, Danny is just rubbing the fact that he's kicked my ass in the first round, but I got my revenge the second round, Danny. And after I challenged A Sim here, who has joined us after General Memes, we can tie break. But as of right now, General Memes, what faction are you going with? And General Memes has decided he wants to bring out the spookiness, as we have a whole bunch of Halloween rejects to choose from. So what it would be the Skeleton Warriors, which by the way, just so you know, as a rule, any unit that costs less than 100 points you can only have 10 of, because my computer is currently dying from playing the game and streaming the game. So yeah, can't do 15 Skeleton Swordsmen because they cost 80 points apiece. I can do 10 of them, because my computer is going to start dying if I overload it with these skeletons. The spooky faction is a nightmare on a computer. Alright. So General Memes has somehow reawakened the dead, probably from his previous losses. These are probably the pirates in the Wild West from the first time he has challenged me, who he has summoned out of their graves to take their revenge. Is that 10? There we go. He has summoned the spooky, scary Skeleton Warriors and the Candleheads, because apparently he saw the Stoners and decided to fuck it. It's time to 420 blaze it. Do you want 5 Candleheads or 3 Candleheads? Yeah, the non-vets came back from the dead as they dug their way up because General Means has summoned them. And 1 pumpkin catapult, alright? It seems that General Means had brought out the big gun. A pumpkin catapult to bomb their ass. As explosions from past battles that did not work out last time. 2 vampires, alright. And we have the vampires, the returns of the cactuses in a more bloodsucky form to see if they can suck off the tribal warriors to death. General Means still know you have lots of points left on the tables. Alright, 3 archers. General Means definitely wants to blaze it here. He's not only got the Candleheads to burn the shit up, but he also has the Skeleton Archers to burn shit up extra crispy style. You still have lots of points left on the tables. Is this school? What is this? A school quiz? Shush, Danny. Danny's not mad that someone challenged him for jokes, and now he's bringing out his own jokes. Just so you know, General Memes, you have about 1,340 points left on the table, and the rest are Skeleton Warriors. Sorry, can't fill up with Skeleton Warriors. That will absolutely destroy my computer, General Memes. Going crazy with the Candleheads. You can do that. It's called passive aggressive. Oh boy, one over. Okay. Yeah, there's no units. That only costs 140 points here, and you hit your limit of less than 100 units. Alright, so General Memes, this is going to be your final army. So, General Means has decided to bring back soldiers from past battles that did not win in order to try to claim victory once again. He has brought out his skeletons. He's brought out his Candleheads to blaze it. He's brought out his skeletons, archers to burn the bodies. He's brought out his vampires to suck these tribal men dry. And he's brought out the catapult because fuck it. Even though explosions didn't work last time, let's try this again. Alright, gentlemen, let's see if I leave with a victory or you come back and tie this up. They're going in, the soldiers taking the front line, the bone mages showing them their boners, the stoners leaving their position. Hopefully we don't get somebody humping our damn rock again. The Candleheads, oh my gosh, and the betrayal by the skeleton army as a pumpkin catapult just bombed General Memes' army in itself. Oh my gosh, regrets all around. Now we have the Blazeheads working their way in. The Candleheads are moving up. They're burning the bodies. The monks are coming in. The samurais. And it is victory for General Memes. Oh boy. So General Memes' strategy of summoning dead paid off as they managed to tie it up. Thanks to their dead army, despite the fact that their pumpkin catapult did blow up like half of their army. That regret. As we move into the final realm, General Memes, get ready for your final deployment. I'm once again still sticking to tribal here. Now then, because tribal is expensive as fuck and my computer's gonna die here, even though we are going to do something that's probably not wise. We're going to be waking up the dead. And by waking up the dead, I mean we are bringing in 2 massive fucking mammoths who are probably either going to kill my units or kill themselves. I don't know. But it's going to be fun either way. And you know what? Fuck it. We got so many blazers down there. So let's blaze it up a bit more, shall we? With just a horde of stoners. It's not like they got anything better to do. We're in quarantine, baby. So they're stuck at home, just blazing it. And hell, we got a spear thrower in here. Get another chuck in here, because why the hell not? And General Memes has decided to go... Danny is a good joke. I'm not sure if I'm going to allow that through the auto mod. Sorry, Danny. Alright, General Memes has decided he shall bring in his own special, or she, not judging, their own special brand of barbarians with the Vikings as he tries to claw this back and gain victory. Clubbers be clubbing, protect his bees, using essential oil, sparing his bees, sparing his stoner's bees. Oh. I mean, the first round we had a stoner who humped the rock the entire time. Not sure what that was about, but whatever. Alright. So you're saying slap in some brawlers. Are you saying just fill it up with brawlers? Because you're not giving me a number here. I can't beat about that. Alright. I should not deploy them like that. That's badly deployed. Got 51. So, here we go. Alright. So General Memes has brought in his brawlers to rough up these barbarians and show them what a true barbarian is like. What else are you bringing into battle? Side-by searchers, alrighty. So to deal with all these blaze heads and smokers, General Memes have brought in the ice archers to be the true downers that they are and bring all these high ass fucks down. A jaw? Okay. General Memes have brought out the true party guy, the jaw that these ice archers cannot cool down. Still got a lot of points left on the table. Look behind you, not giving me that. Sorry, General Memes, no headbutters. There's units that only cost 90 points here, and you already spent all the limit of like units with less than 100 points on the skeleton warriors. My computer's already dying as is. Two berserkers, alright. And General Memes have brung out the Berserker Bros. They're about to go bro army up in here and show all these stoners and clubbers how it's really be done here as they go in double axing, jumping into battle, mosh pits blazing. More brawlers, alright. Come on, you still got points left on the table. Cliff name Rebels at 30 followers. I am nowhere near that, Danny. I would love to have that many followers. And 2 more ice searchers. Alright then. And let me see. Okay, there's no units that cost 30 points, so this is your final army. Alright, so, in the last battle of General Means versus Commander Cliff, we have the tribal armies of a ridiculous amount of chieftains, a bunch of stoners, some clubbers getting funky, protectors, the other man, we got some spearmans just ready to chuck it up, and then someone went crazy, hit the zoos, and brought out some damn mammoths up in here that may or may not kill all these tribal fucks. And then we have General Mean, who started off with the Dynasty Warriors, his soldiers frontline and centers with the samurais. He brought in the ninjas for the assassination, the monks who don't remember their vows of being pacifists, the firework archers to light them up, the skeleton warriors from previous battles we're not going to talk about, the blaze heads, the vampires to suck them off, the tortures, the berserker bros, the brawlers, the big man himself, Mr. Yarl, and all the ice archers keep it cool, as well as the traitorous pumpkin. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my voice here. The traitorous pumpkin catapult who did kill a lot of General Mean's army before. Let's see how this goes, as we are currently 1v1, so it's everything to play for. My computer said fuck your frames, and it went down to 50. I am gonna have to go slow motion so we get a slight more frames out of this. Alright, so now that we're in slow motion, you can truly enjoy the epitome of this battle like it's some type of Hollywood blockbuster movie that doesn't make any sense, as we have a bunch of barbarians versus another bunch of barbarians. Honestly, that is Hollywood 2020 when you think about it. So we had the barbarian tribal units who have just been displaced from their time, have no clue what the fuck is going on, and is being shot at with explosive arrows, a fucking pumpkin, the dead that they buried some years ago, and a bunch of berserkers who don't know what year it is. The mammoths aren't doing shit, so they don't really matter. We have the samurai army who's being shot in the back by their own ice archers as they're getting a bit chilly. The candleheads burning them up. Somebody just unleashed their loads and sent them flying into the air. The candleheads finally figuring out who the hell is shooting and who the hell not to shoot as the samurais struggle to get in. The chieftains coming in to defend their people, even though I'm pretty sure they don't even know who their peoples are. The mammoths, who cannot fit through the doorway, is probably going to be my downfall because I fucked up. Now currently being frozen and being candlehead, being blazed in all the effect. And we have the pumpkin, who is still blowing up General Means' army, but is not really being that useful because the pumpkin can't figure out how to shoot up an angle. Once again, somebody has exploded, meaning there's probably a bone mage somewhere in that crowd of dead bodies. One of the mammoths has almost made it through. He's got a touch through, but he's still fucking useless. Ooh, it looks like they just burnt his ass, but he's somehow still alive. He's taking shurikens to the trunk. He's taking arrows to the trunk. He's being candled. He's being burned. He's being exploded. And he said, fuck living. The mammoth is dead. PETA will have probably my head for this shit. Don't show this to PETA, please, thank you. As for the other mammoth, he decided to go blackface. There is lots of death and carnage, but I think... Okay. I mean, my computer's still saying, you know, fuck my frames here. Oh, the other mammoth is somehow still alive! I can't really tell, he keeps going blackface. It's slightly racist. Don't show this to PETA, don't show this to Black Lives Matters. I don't want that type of heat, I can't take that smoke. As of right now, it's currently everybody versus Billy the Mammoth here. They really want him extinct even though he died thousands of years ago. This guy probably doesn't even know what's going on, he just wants food. Or probably has to really just take a shit. It's been how many fucking years that he was frozen in the damn ice? And instead of being able to take his shit, they gunned him down with everything they have. It was horrible. But General Means has claimed revenge. Congratulations, General Memes. You put down an extinct animal that just wanted to take a shit. How do you feel? General Memes is currently memes it up. He don't give a shit. Alright. So while we pick a new stage, I do see that we currently have 5 viewers here. If you would like to battle, please say something in chats right now so I know to pick you. Oh, looks like General Memes has got to leave. hate to see you go. Please be sure to tune in tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Time where I will be streaming again. I may not be to tabs because holy fuck, this announcer voice on my throat is hell. That could be taken some form of out of context there. But still, drop by anyway. We'll still be streaming something tomorrow. Anyway, as of right now, if no one else talks up, it's going to be me versus Danny again for that tiebreaker round that everybody has been waiting for. Danny has won once, I have won once. This will be the ultimate clash of titans who are currently equal, looking to be unequal. Even though technically the same thing has happened to memes. Meme has won once and I have won once. But whatever. Of course Danny's gonna clip me, say my throat hurts and I can't take it anymore. Because Danny's that type of person. Just really is. Alright. Yeah. Alright, this seems like a fun one. Another castle for me to defend, but this time for 2 points of entry for the other team. That sounds like fun. I will be the castle, of course. So let me go ahead and swap that. Alright, so before we begin, is a mysterious viewer like to speak up now? All you gotta do is just leave a follow and you can join in this mayhem. If not, I'm taking down Danny, and he's about to take another L. While we wait for a person to reply back because of the delay. I'm not sure what Sin win, because Sin was here. Alright, so Danny's picking pirates, but what do I pick? You know what, since everybody else has used these units except for me, I'm going to be the Wild West. And you know what, this isn't the castle, this is the Alamo. So we're going to defend it with our lives, with a couple of dead eyes and put them down as they walk across the bridge. A quick draw from when you're feeling frisky and need to be put down. Some cactuses. Because gosh darn it, every day is Green Day. Haha, accidental 420 blazes. Some minors, but don't worry, they are 18 and they're fully qualified to fight and die here. And of course some bomb throwers. Because why the hell not? Even when there's nothing to explode, they'll still find something to explode. What do you mean it's only 3? Oh, Twitch might be doing that thing where it's not counting the numbers correctly. Okay, just update it. Alright, sorry about that, Danny. Like, you get that update faster than I do because Twitch delays, so sometimes it will say I have more viewers that are actually viewing. Sometimes it will say there's nobody there, so yeah. Alright, so Danny has picking the pirates. Whoopsies. And he's going with 6 harpooners, split them between both platforms or all on one platform, whether it be the top or the left. I mean, the top or the bottom platform. Now, saying that's Danny. I mean, it's great and all, but I need to know what this is going to be. Alright, so 6 harpooners on the top. And then the rest in blunderbusses. Where do you want the blunderbuss? Top or bottom? Denny, where do you want the blunderbuss? Top or bottom? Oh, all on top? Top. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, yeah, let me fix this real quick. Let me have the harpooners in the back. They should be back units. And then blunderbusses. It's the front line of blunderbusses. Yes, I know it's a curved. Okay, get off the back. So I put 1 too many down. There we go. Alright. So we have General Danny once again challenging Commander Cliff. He wants to break up this tie. I'm saying, why can't we just be equals? He's bringing back the pirates that may or may not have worked in the past before, but I am bringing out that Wild Wild West style We straight up got our forces here defending the Alamo against these treacherous pirate scum who dare told them to come onto land. Let's begin, shall we? Alright. Danny. Nah, you General Danny. Think you gonna raise up the rank. You raise up the rank if you win here. Alright, Mike Quickjaw just straight up played himself as he walked off the stage. The blunderbusses are dragging their asses across that bridge and using it to their advantage. But they aren't able to drag the cactuses. The cactuses are going in, they sucking them off, they spiking them everywhere. Oh boy, it's a bloodbath of being sucked off and being pricked. The dead eyes are over here shooting them from a distance. As my miners come in, missing their mines. Oh wait, those are the dynamite throwers who didn't have their sticks of dynamite. What the hell? Oh boy. That harpooner, he wanted to drag somebody off the stage, but they wanted to drag him off the stage, so they met in the middle. Oh boy. And what a sad, sad battles. These pirates finally got their land legs. They was coming on to here, but my man defended the Alamo. They didn't let him through. No sorry, no sorry. Just shot him down as they came across this bridge one by one. Alright, Danny, get ready to decide what you be deploying with next. As I deploy once again. Remember, I am sticking with just one faction throughout these entire 3 rounds here. So bring in some more dead eyes. The quick draw was the definition of absolutely useless. You know, so let's not make that mistake again and accidentally spend more of those passes. Was the miners even useful? Oh, I went over. Whoopsies. Accidentally went over my limit. Okay. Suspend. And you know what? More of these guys here. Alright, and there's no units in Wild West accounts. Excuse me. Oh boy, give me a second. This voice is seriously taking away my voice. Why am I doing commentary like this? Alright, General Danny, you decided to stick with pirates. Those guys are a real prick. You see, you only make good you only make good jokes once memes left. You can't handle the memes this here. Alright, so you're sticking with pirates. And this time you want them on the bottom, and you're going for your cannons. Oh boy. Alright, your 4 cannons have been deployed. You still got 1,000 points left on the table there, Danny. And the rest in bomb throwers. Alright. All on the bottom platform, I'm assuming? Get bottom. Alright. So, General Danny has decided to double down on these pirates, even though they did not win the first round. He's still going in with the pirates, but this time, once again, he's brought out the cannons and the bomb throwers, which he's back to his explosive, destructive personality here. Meanwhile, Commander Cliff, still defending the Alamo, has brought out the horses and the lassoers, more bomb throwers, more dead eyes, more of everything. The only thing new really are the lassos. Let's go round 2. And the lasso men are making their way into battle. Like true horsemen, they ride in, even though technically they probably should have lassoed somebody way earlier than that point there. And their ass is dead. Who the hell told them to charge in like dumbasses? Now they're dead. So that was a waste of points there. The harpooners are dragging them, everybody over, one by one, so they can beat their asses in. The cannoneers has pretty much destroyed themselves when they fought that lassoed man with one cannon over here picking them off as the harpooner drags their ass to defeat. He just mysteriously exploded out of nowhere. I was not really paying attention to how that hell happened. Who gives a damn? As this one buccaneer is just trying to take on this cactus, but this cactus is like, I'm about to fuck you up. As you done walked into the wrong neighborhood, and god damn it, they gave him a hug he did not want. Ooh. Danny, I'm sorry, that is a double L right now. You have lost this round as Commander Cliff is proving that he is the Tabs champion here. Oh boy, I'm slowly but surely losing my goddamn voice. I will do this like once a week. That's it. Because holy fuck, this actually hurts to throw it a lot. Do not take that out of context. Ouch, my throat. It seriously hurts. Shush. Ah, Danny, you leaving? Alright, it was fun having you, Danny. Okay. Oh boy. Speaking of, I'm gonna take a mild break just to get a drink because my throat is actually slightly hurting from all that announcing. So just enjoy the screen. Be right back. Enjoy the screen. Ouch. Alright, I am back. I am probably not gonna be doing that announcer voice for the rest of the stream here because holy shit, ouch. My throat is in proper pain. Once again, don't take that eye contact. Sure. We're gonna do low grounds here. Nice and simple here. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh the stream, see who's actually still here. Oh, there's 6 people here. If you are currently viewing the stream and would like to be my next challenger, because Danny has left the building here, just go ahead and leave a follow and say something in chat so I know you exist and we can battle. Other than that, if you have nothing to say, I'll just do the campaign while I wait for a new challenger to approach. Because currently, I've bested the mighty General Danny. I'm tied with Corporal Memes, so I'm not sure who's left to actually challenge here. There we go. So while we wait for somebody, anybody at all, to speak up, step into the ring, if you will. We can just go ahead and play some campaign. Dynasties. Which one have I completed? I don't remember. I think it was no. This is the Wild West campaign. Yeah, accidentally hit back. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a campaign for right now. If anyone would like to challenge me to a 1v1 tabs battle. Danny, I thought you said you was gone. Are you still here and want to battle? It was the clip link. Oh, sorry, Danny. No links in the chat, but don't worry, I can see it after the stream. What the hell have you clipped? Because now I'm worried. I've said some things that I might not have wanted to say that might have been clipped. And knowing you, Danny, you probably took them out of context. It won't be fun without viewers. I mean, technically there are people here who are just being incredibly shy. Like, nobody just be shy. Danny may be a prick, but he's not that much of a prick. And if you don't understand tabs, I am willing to explain tabs. Because until someone steps into the ring and say something, I currently have no one to challenge here. Which is sad. I think it might have scared away all challengers. Or maybe I just end the tab streaming Go back to like streaming something else here. Because there's no point in doing this if I'm not getting challenged. So is there anybody watching the stream right now that would like to challenge me at all? It's 1v1 in tabs. I stick to one factions for 3 rounds. You get to choose. You get to change your faction each round. Each round you get 5,000 points. There are a limit of units that cost 100 points or less to just 10 of those units because my computer can't really handle all of that a bit too much. So if you'd like to challenge me, speak now, or I will just switch it over to a different game here and consider this the tab stream over due to a lack of challengers. Apparently I was too good. I'll destroy my columns. I know there's people's watching. Like I see you, but I don't see you. Oh, nope, they left. Alright then. Battle Royale was fun while it's lasted here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and switch it over to scrap mechanics. Something I don't have to stretch my voice out too harshly for. So let me go ahead and change the stream title. So I'm going to go ahead and end the recording as well. So, for the people on YouTube, when I upload this video to YouTube, if you would like to challenge me in Taz, believe that you have what it takes to challenge me in Tap Bastard, then join me on Thursdays. Because yes, this will be a thing every Thursday for a streamer versus viewer Tap Battle Royales. You versus me. As for the rules, hopefully I've said them numerous time enough in this vehicle. Fuck. Oh, vehicle. Video. Darn it. That's the rules. Hopefully I explain them enough time in this video. If not, does not matter. We'll be explaining them every time I do these videos streams anyway. You can challenge me any Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 1800 hours. And I will continue as long as there is viewers to actually challenge. Once the viewer count gets a bit too low, I'll wind it down and switch it up. Or if I lose my damn voice, because holy shit balls. Ouch. My throat is already killing me. Do not take that out of context. As for the YouTube, as for the YouTube viewers, this is where the stream ends. As for the Twitch viewers, please stay where you are. I'm just gonna be switching over the game because there's not enough people for me to continue this. So as for YouTube, I am Cliff B. I am signing out. Bye, Internet.